Welcome to Geographic Definitions. Today we'll be defining Anthropization. Anthropization is a transformation or adaptation of the environment to meet the needs of humans. Deshret Manji was a humble Gahalor villager, but despite his simple beginnings, his story is so remarkable that he ended up being the star of several documentaries, TV shows and movies, and even had his face featured on a 2016 stamp in India. What made Deshret famous is that he literally carved a road through a giant mountain, using nothing more than a chisel and a hammer, a task he undertook by himself to the soundtrack of mockery and snarky naysayers from his village. But Deshret persisted, and every day returned to slowly chip away at the mountain until the task was completed, 22 years later. The motivation behind this mammoth task started in 1959, when his wife, Fegaluni Devi, was badly injured after a fall while scaling the mountain to transport supplies for her family. The injury was serious, and with a giant mountain in the way, medical care was delayed so much that Fegaluni died from her injuries while waiting for the nearest doctor, some 90 kilometers away. For context, this is what 90 kilometers looks like from Big Ben in London. Understandably devastated by the loss of his wife, Deshret saw the mountain as a villainous burden on the village. How many have suffered just to get over it? So he took on the impossible task of carving a 13-meter wide, 110-meter long road through the mountain with nothing more than a chisel and a hammer. His objective was to reduce the distance to the next village from over 70 kilometers away to just 109 meters away. A reduction of 63,636% in distance. This was a monumental improvement, as until he created the shortcut, Gahalor villagers had to trek for over 70 kilometers around the mountain for water and supplies. Deshret Manji completed his task, helped the community, and will forever be remembered by the legacy he left behind, that we still talk about to this day. Apart from being a beautiful story of love, dedication, and tireless ambition, Deshret's story also highlights the definition of anthropization quite dramatically. What can be more transformative than literally cutting a mountain to make a road to serve humans? So, the next time you see humans adapting or transforming the natural world to serve their needs, you can identify that as anthropization. Thus, anthropization is a transformation or adaptation of the environment to meet the needs of humans. Thank you for watching. Please support the channel by subscribing, leaving a comment, and liking the video. If you're interested in these resources, please visit my test store, link in the description.